explain the rules of ICT assessment and learning. Second, the design is create electronic assessment portfolio. Third, explore various digital online, offline, and assessment alternatives available. Fourth, describe the current trends in technology-based assessment practice in schools. And last, select the appropriate assessment tools.
For our introduction, makikibasa Bea.
Assessment, learning, and teaching are closely connected and intertwined because each provides information that can determine effective instruction. In the process of conceptualizing a plan on how to teach as the learning outcomes are put in place, the next step to consider is how these are to be evaluated. This is an important part of instruction because data gathered in the base of instruction will inform the teacher whether the students have actually learned or that the teacher has to reconsider a better approach in teaching.
So, dito sa chapter na to, malalaman natin kung ano ba yung connection between assessment, learning, and teaching. Kung paano ba nabibigyan ng halaga kung paano magkaroon ng isang effective instruction pagdating sa pagtuturo. So, di ba sa assessment, dito tayo nagagather ng mga learning ng estudyante na kung saan gumagamit tayo ng iba't ibang assessment tools para ma-evaluate natin yung learning ng mga students. And then sa learning naman, dyan nangyayari yung actual na pagpapalitan ng mga info kung saan natututo yung mga students. And then the teaching, dyan ang nangyayari yung learning na tinatawag kung saan nagbibigay tayo ng iba't ibang instructional materials para maibigay natin yung mga information na kinakailangan natin mga students. And then, maano din dyan yung halimbawa kapag ang teacher is nagpaplano na magturo ng isang subject or ng isang lesson, hindi lang niya kinukonsider kung ano yung mga learning outcomes, hindi lang niya kinukonsider. Kinukonsider din kung paano ma-assess yung learning ng isang student. Next, lovely Joe.
Although the conventional-based assessment still work, the role that ICT plays in the present teaching and learning practice has definitely changed towards the direction that a teacher can pursue. The use of technology-based provider role, assisting teachers how to assess students' learning. It involves digital devices or online applications that can be used in constructing, delivering, and reporting learners' performance.
So, ayun. So, kung di ba dati, parang traditional approach lang yung nangyayari pagdating sa pag-assess ng learning ng mga student. Kumbaga parang, parang pencil assessment lang yung nangyayari. So, ngayon, habang tumatagal, habang nagbabago din yung way ng pag-assess ng mga students sa pag-evaluate. So, na-apply ng mga teachers yung ICT, yung mga technology para ma-assist din sila sa kung paano nila i-assess yung learning ng mga students. Next. Christine.
This unit, which is composed of 2 lessons, presents important concepts or assessment learning while integrating technology tools that can appropriately evaluate students' learning. Various types of online assessment tools are discussed. The e-portfolio assessment is also presented as an alternative way that can provide learners the chance to reflect how they learn. Online examination software and applications designed to assess and gather data afford the teacher ample chance to give an immediate feedback on student learning. The criteria for choosing the appropriate assessment tool are also included.
So, dito sa chapter din na to, ma-identify natin yung mga important concepts na pagdating sa pag-assess ng mga students, as well as yung mga iba't ibang online assessment tools na pwedeng magamit sa pag-assess ng mga students. Kaya na responsibilities for assessment, learning, and providing education. So, di ba, alam niyo naman na mahalaga talaga yung assessment pagdating sa student. So, sa assessment ka na natin nalalaman kung may natutunan ba ang student regarding a topic. And then, hindi lang siya importante sa learner. Importante din siya sa teacher kasi kapag yung pag-assess mo sa students mo is parang positive yung naging outcome, ibig sabihin, effective ka na teacher. Kasi nga, yung learning ng student is kita-kita mo siya with your assessment. Next is the types of assessment. Yes, Aida.
Formative assessment provides feedback and information during the instructional process while learning is taking place and while learning is
So, yan, sa types of assessment na yan, alam ko nung na-aware na kayo dyan dahil na aral na natin yan dati sa Kaiser SJ. So, una dyan ay sa formative assessment. So, pag sinabi sa formative assessment, is nangyayari siya, it's a type of assessment that happens during the instructional process. So, habang nangyayari yung learning, so pwede siyang in the form of questioning. Next is the summative assessment. Takes place after the learning has been completed and provides information and feedback that sums up the teaching and learning process. So sa summative assessment naman is nangyayari siya at the end of a unit or module. So pwede siya through examination, through major examination. Next is the diagnostic assessment.
Diagnostic assessment can help you identify your students' current knowledge of a subject, their skill sets and capabilities, and to clarify misconceptions before teaching takes place. Knowing students' strengths and weaknesses can help you better plan what to teach and how to teach.
So sa diagnostic assessment naman, ito yung type of assessment na nangyayari bago mangyari yung teaching, bago mangyari yung learning. So dito sa diagnostic assessment, dito natin na-identify kung ano-ano ba yung mga prior knowledge ng ating mga student regarding the certain topic. So sa diagnostic assessment, pwede natin gawin yung mga pagpapasagot ng pre-test examination sa ating mga students before the semester start. The fourth one is the authentic assessment. Pre-test.
Authentic assessment describes the multiple forms of assessment that reflect student learning, achievement, motivation, and attitudes of instructional development classroom.
So dito naman sa authentic assessment, ito naman yung type of assessment na kung saan dito natin nakikita kung paano ma-apply ng student yung kanyang learning. Para dito, skill na yung na-assess natin. Sa authentic assessment ito, dito na-identify